suck whenever I have to drive somewhere in the car, because now that I'm home, to get anywhere I have to drive 30 plus minutes, which sucks, but you know, it gives me more time to make these videos, which is pretty cool, I guess. But yeah, I guess we can just get started. My theme for today is gonna be minimum wage and how much jobs pay compared to how much they used to in regards to like the housing market and other stuff similar to that, just everything like monetary wise. So I have been looking for a job. Obviously, I'm 20 years old, trying to get a job during the summer while I'm not in school, so I just have a little bit of extra money. But it is so difficult to find a job that pays even a livable wage. Like, whenever I was still in college, I was trying to stay there over the summer, find a job there that I would be able to stay there and support myself. I couldn't find a single job that was more than $12 an hour for 20 hours a week. Like, that's insanity. I don't know how the United States has gotten to a point where that's even a possibility of a wage. It's not realistic. It's not livable. It's miserable. So that's what forced me to come back to my hometown so I could work for the winery. And I mean, I found out yesterday they cut our wages. Like, that's absolutely insane. I used to get 13 an hour. Apparently now it's 10. So I don't even know what the fuck to do now. I feel like I'm just royally fucked. Like, I can't do anything. $10 an hour, I'll still make good money off tips, but having that little bit extra to like have a little bit of backbone is so helpful. And I'm definitely gonna have to talk to them about it, because cutting it from 13 down to 10 is absolutely insane. Because even on days whenever we were slow, I would have like one table and get like $10 in tips, and that 13 an hour helped out so much. And like, it's not like I live close to the winery. I live in the middle of nowhere. I have to drive 35 minutes every day to go work there for them to cut my wages. Like, absolutely bullshit. Especially, like, another example, I applied to a winery where I'm like in college Station. $7.25 an hour. $7.25 an hour. I'm gonna let that sink in for a second. They offered me $7.25 an hour with tip share. If you don't know what tip share is, that means that all the servers get their tips pulled together and split evenly. So there's zero incentive for a server to even give a fuck about doing good work, because their tip gets split anyway. So what's the point? And that job didn't even hire me. I applied, I went through an interview, and they emailed me today and they were like, yeah, we've decided to move in a different direction. I don't know who you're gonna find with more experience. I have 6 months working the exact job you're hiring for at a decently high level at a very nice resort, and they're moving in a different direction. I'd love to know who they hired as opposed to me. It had to have been their kid or something. That's another big issue with jobs nowadays, is it's only about who you know. Almost nobody gets hired based off their qualifications, and that's just a fact. It's similar to like DEI with colleges and DEI with jobs and companies. These companies think that DEI is going to create this diversity and make their company better. Oh, you fucking retard. Maybe hire someone who's qualified for the job and not because of their skin color. That's literally the definition of racism, is treating someone differently based on the color of their skin. That's exactly what DEI is, and it's absolutely insane to me that that's acceptable in today's society. It's fucking crazy. Maybe hire the person who's qualified and will do a good job as opposed to, oh, this person because we don't have enough of their color. What? Like, it's absolutely insane. I don't understand it. But it makes it hard for me because I'm the anti-DEI hire. I'm white, I have blue eyes. Like, it's almost impossible for me to get a spot like that because, like, who the fuck wants to hire another white guy? Like, fuck me, I guess. Just because I do a good job and I'm hardworking, but since I'm white, I have less opportunity. Like, that's quite literally racism. In my opinion, at least. That's not even an opinion, that's just a fact. That's just straight up racism. And that doesn't happen as much with jobs, but especially for like colleges and college admissions, DEI has been the worst thing to happen to college admissions ever. It is disgusting. But yeah, I just don't want to be here anymore. Already, I've been here for like 2 days. I already want to go home. I have my first day tomorrow to work for the winery again. I'm sure I'll give y'all a video about that with a different topic, but there's so many people working these shit wage jobs and barely being able to living paycheck to paycheck, not knowing how they're going to get their next meal because they have no money. And I'm lucky enough to where I'm going to college to gain the skills to be able to get a good engineering job, but a lot of people don't have that opportunity, and if they do, they have to go into mountains and mountains of debt to get there. So I feel like it's harder today than ever to be successful and have a house even. Like, almost nobody nowadays can afford a house. The housing market is shit right now because no one can buy one, because no one gets paid anything and everything is so expensive. Like, it's so difficult to live nowadays if you aren't gifted an opportunity or born into a wealthy family to even like make any progress towards anything, because you have to pay your bills and that takes up all of your money. Like, you can't even, let's say you had like a business idea. I talked about this in a different video. Like, you have no income to even start your business idea. It's impossible. And like 50, 60 years ago, minimum wage was still it probably wasn't $7.25. Minimum wage has been $7.25 for a very long time. I don't know the exact like time frame. I would have to look it up, but it's been $7.25 since houses costed $100,000. And houses, if you want a house that's not like a trap house, $300,000 minimum. That's the minimum you are going to pay for a house that isn't complete shit, is $300,000. And a majority of people make $30,000 to $50,000 a year. So if you had no bills, you saved every cent, you didn't eat, it would take you 6 years to be able to buy a house. If you literally saved every single cent without eating, without paying a bill, minimum 6 years to be able to afford a house. It's absolutely insane that that's even a concept. Like, I feel for people like that, because I'm lucky enough to where I don't have to worry about housing because my parents, but the way society's going, it's complete shit. Like, nobody can afford anything. Like, I'm going to my mom's house right now. There's multiple houses on her street that have been for sale for months, and they're not selling because nobody can afford them. Nobody can afford them. Anyone who can afford them is either a realtor who's also trying to sell it, which they won't, or they already have a house and they don't need another one. I know I just sound like I'm bitching, like, oh, rich get richer. I'm fine with capitalism. I think capitalism is great. It helps, create drive and make people want to work harder to get more. But there is a big issue with minimum wage and being able to have a livable income, especially for younger people, younger adults. Sorry, I just lost my train of thought. I'm fucking retarded, I think. Yeah, that's basically the video though. Sorry, I lost my train of thought completely. But yeah, it's super difficult nowadays to even make a livable wage if you aren't 30 and have an amazing degree in something or know somebody and get a fucking nepotism job that you don't deserve because you're a piece of shit, or get a DEI hire because you're a different skin color. If you are a DEI hire and you're watching this, fuck you. You're a piece of shit. You don't deserve anything. I'm just kidding. That's pretty crazy. But yeah, that's the video. Hopefully you guys enjoy.